Hi guys, it's me, Crystal with whew, Love, Peace, Herbs, Tea, and Gardening, and I'm back on your screen. I went on a field trip today. Should have recorded it, but I didn't. I went to it's a place. What do you call that place?
Land.
Like a land. It's not a landfill, but whatever. We went and got some topsoil. Thanks to J Fry. Was it J Fry? You ought to know. Something like that. J Fry, you ought to know. I think that's the name of his channel. He went to Forney, Texas to get some dirt, some soil for his raised bed, and that's exactly, I saw it, and my husband and I went to get some. We right around the corner from it in Mesquite, so I said let me go ahead and take advantage of it, which is a lot cheaper. Let me show you what it look like. This is how it looks. Ooh, my wagon running away. This is how it looks, and they fill it up with it's a yard of soil, and it's gardening raised bed soil. So yes, if I can do this better than I can go to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever and get that soil, and it comes out a lot cheaper, this is the way I'm gonna always go, right here. Most definitely, most definitely. So yeah. But then I also purchased something that I said I was not gonna ever purchase because it was just too rich for my blood. You know how your grandma used to say that? Oh, that's too rich for my blood. Yeah, I'm telling my age. But y'all, it's hot out here. It's already 92 degrees, and it says it feels like it's 102, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. So I purchased this here, my Greenstalk. It was $109, and I purchased the lid to go to it. So yes, I think the lid was like $18. That wasn't on sale, but this was, I took advantage of that little sale that they had, because they said they're getting ready to get rid of the lemon and the blueberry, and it came across my Facebook page, Facebook page, and I seen it and I was like, oh, let me. And I said, $100? Hold on, let me go look. So when I went to see it, I saw that the 7 tier was $109 and the 5 tier was $100. So I went ahead and got the 7 tier. Why not spend $9 more for 2 more tiers? So yeah, I purchased this. I'm excited. I said I wasn't gonna ever do it because it's a lot. These are quite expensive. So yeah, I'm glad I did catch the sale, and I had this little extra $100 sitting around. So yeah, I got it. So we're going to use that soil to fill up all of these here. Then I'm going to fill in my hydrangea there that I took up out the ground, and then I'm gonna put a little dirt, some more soil here in my fig tree, and fill in any pots or wherever that I need to fill in. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna put this camera down because we got to, we're gonna have to, he's bringing in the soil now in my wagon. I guess I should have picked those stones up for you. So yeah, I'm gonna fill these in, and I'm gonna just put the camera down and just let you guys see what I do. I came in the shade, so at least we'll be in the shade for all that we do, because who's not trying to be cooked today? Me. Pull this screen up on the camera. Okay, guys, so I got to be careful with how I use my battery because, as old people say, my battery. Yeah, I be making fun of my granny all the time. I do. I miss her. But whew, he's shoveling up some more dirt, and that's what the first load has done, as you could see. So yeah. Let me sit this down. He told me to let him do it for today. I told him okay. I have been really under the weather for the past couple of days. My allergies and sinuses have been kicking my butt. I did have a fever, and I just, like, was it March? Was it March, April? It was April that I ended up with pneumonia. So he's trying to make sure I don't get that again. Yeah, so because I'll go and be out here in the heat and then go inside and be in the cool, and because it's like it's like Arctic freeze inside, and we got it on 75. So, but yeah, but we're gonna watch him work. This is the John show. My husband's name is John. This is John's show today. You gonna talk to him while you work? You not? I told y'all he don't talk. I told y'all he don't talk much. So we gonna leave it down like this for a day?
That's all up to you. I wouldn't personally, because they give bugs the opportunity to get in here.
But I was trying to cool the dirt off.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, this soil is hot. It is really, really hot. So we're going to let it. I'm not planting nothing in it today. I may wait a couple of days or a week before I plant something in it.
Can you get them great things off?
Oh, yeah.
I'll put the great things on the other one.
It's so hot. Let's put 8 little on. So I got it up. It's looking cute. It is. Again, I'm gonna let that soil kind of cool off before I do anything to it, even before I even amend it. I just stacked it up. So but in my defense, the soil already has like mushroom compost, wood chips, cow manure. It has all of that in it already, so we don't have, I really don't have to amend it. I could just start playing it, but I need to let it cool, because it is extremely hot. The soil is extremely hot because I touched it with my bare hands. It's hot, so letting it cool will be the best thing. But reason why I have it right here is because the sun rotates around like this area, so whatever I plant will get plenty of sunlight, so I don't have to worry about rotating it, because I did not purchase the thing, the stand to put it on, or the rotator, anything to rotate. I did wish that I did purchase a square stepping stone, like a big size square stepping stone to put it on. That would have been nice, but I didn't. But this is not going to be the permanent home for it, because if the Lord says the same, I plan on having a greenhouse kind of right here where I have a walking path going through and then turn. But I want a greenhouse here, and this tree is about dead, so the sap is rolling out of it and everything. So this is a Japanese, is it a Japanese cherry blossom tree or a cherry blossom tree? It's just, it didn't say Japanese, it just said cherry blossom tree. So this tree is about gone, so it is going to be cut down. I do want to save some of the branches for making a dome in some of my flowers, but I am going to get rid of it. It will not stay. I do plan on moving my rain bucket over here where it holds a lot of water in, put it here, and I'm going to take off that here, the whatever you call it, the gutter, not the gutter, the rain spout, water spout, whatever it is. Take that off and put a rubber one to actually go into the rain bucket, so we can catch the rain water, if that makes sense. So put the adjustable one on, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna go there, and then I'm getting ready to take up my, it's really getting hot, but I'm getting ready to take up my lavender out of the Katrina bricks that I have, so that I can put them here, plant them here, and they can get plenty of growing space, and then I can propagate them hopefully the following next year. But for right now, it is going to stay here, because lavender does like sun. So yeah, just hold tight. Now, I normally wouldn't do this in such hot conditions, but because, and I'm trying to talk loud, if it's not loud enough, then I will do a voiceover. But I don't normally do this in such hot conditions. But those Katrina bricks, these lavender have been this way since I pruned them, since I harvested them, and they are not doing well. So I need to give them a new environment. Hopefully my goal with the lavender is to make lavender hedges, lavender bushes, and I really want to put them around my patio, like plant lavender bushes around my patio outline, so that it will be a pretty look and just eventually just be able to do it. And I am going to propagate some of these lavenders. So I do have a pot over there already put together with some soil in it that I had calendula growing in that it did not do well. I'm just going to use that same soil. It's very moist already, and sit that in the shade. When I propagate, I never sit my plants that I propagate in the sun. I sit them in shade because they will wither faster because I took them off of the mother plant. So yeah. So I am going to water all of these trees and plants in that my husband put the soil in, because again the soil is hot. So I'm gonna put water in all of them. See if that nah, that's alright. That's alright. But I am going to water this stuff in because it needs some water to cool off. And when I say it's very warm, it's really hot. So hopefully this lavender will grow in and do better than what it's been doing. Hopefully. So I do not water at this time of day, but because this is again, it's hot. I explained it already, but because it's hot, I need to make sure that it is watered, that it's got plenty of water. I let this water run off. I can hold for a minute because there's hot water coming out. Hold on, it got hot on me. It's cool at first when it got hot on me. I feel the pipe get hot. Why is the water hot? Where it comes from? I can watch this with this hot water. Yes. Alright guys, this will conclude this video. I planted my, man, the shade left that fast from over here. This had shade, a lot of shade when I put this right here. I mean, a lot of sunlight when I put this right here. But I now have this filled up. I got it filled with water. I just went ahead and sprinkled the whole thing down. I'm not gonna plant anything in there today. It may be tomorrow. Plus I need to figure out what I'm gonna plant in here. I do have some starts that I have started, but they are not ready to come out yet. It's still a little too hot here. Like today, the high is the heat index is 109. So yeah, I'm not gonna put anything in here right now because everything is so used to being in, you know, the house. I haven't even started hardening off yet. So I am going to end this video. And remember, if there's someone you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. I'm sorry, forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. Life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous, love all that you can love. And remember, if you want to know how to start a garden, get you a pot, some dirt, some seeds, drop you a few seeds, water it, and sit back and watch it grow. The best advice you can get. Ooh, rude. The best advice you can get is trial and error. It doesn't hurt to go and research. Research is still good, but the best advice you can give yourself is trial and error. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I love each and every one of you. Bye.